Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be getting pretty crafty. This is something I've never done before, and I would say I'm not the craftiest person, but I want to be. So we're going to be making a cute book sleeve today. This is one that I actually bought from a shop. I will link her shop in the description because this is very well made and very cute. I was watching a Sarah Caroli, the book queen herself. I was watching one of her YouTube videos and she mentioned this shop, and so of course I had to buy it because it was so cute. And then it really inspired me. I'm like, I wonder if I can make one of these. I've sewn before, actually quite a bit when I was kind of really young, like I would say like a young teenager, but I haven't really sewn since then, so I'm hoping that I can pick it back up. My mom's going to be helping me because she's pretty good at sewing, so we're going to be doing this together. But I thought it'd be fun to kind of show you guys me making it in the process in case it does turn out really well, or this will just be a funny video if I just screw it all up. But I thought it'd be fun to do like a little crafting video together. So really quick, this is like the middle size that she has on her website, so I just kind of wanted to talk through it so that you guys know what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing it. But obviously there is this outside fabric, and it's just really cute quilted looking fabric, and then inside is this pink color, which I really like how she did a different fabric in the inside. And then in between, you guys can't feel it, but it's really squishy, and so it's kind of this like foam thing that she obviously put in the middle for protection for your books. And I guess I'll say why you want a book sleeve, which I've already used this a lot and I love it, is I have a big tote bag and I always have a book with me. Sometimes they can get scratched up in your bag, and so this just saves it from that. Also, it's really easy to just hold with your book in there if you don't want to bring it in a bag. So it's really handy, and I've already used it a lot. So you need one fabric for the outside, one fabric for the inside, and then some middle lining. So this is the lining that we got. We went to Joann's Fabrics, and this is called like Polar. I'll have to, again, I'll write down below kind of more details about it, but I've never seen this before, but I'm pretty sure this is exactly what she used in the inside. It feels just like it. It's kind of like this foam. So we got some of this, and then I found the cutest patterns. You know what, I'm gonna flip my camera around really quick. Okay, so this is kind of what we're working with right now, but look how cute this little strawberry pattern is. So this is gonna be one of the ones that we make. It's gonna be basically this outside pattern, and then I got this really cute striped to go on the inside, so this will kind of be like the pink. And then a whole separate one will be this on the outside and this soft yellow on the inside. So we're gonna try to make two. We will see how they turn out. And then of course we have that inner lining, and you need a sewing machine and just kind of everything else that comes along with sewing. But I'm gonna take you guys through the process, and hopefully it is easier than we think, and I'll just talk it through in case you guys actually want to make one. So we have measured this, and this is 7.5 by 10 inches, and it fits pretty much most, if not all, paperbacks. And so we are going to cut a little bit bigger. We've decided to cut 9 by 12 inches, so we have a little bit of extra space on the side for when we sew and fold under. So now we're going to cut the fabric to those dimensions. We had some extra fabric. We're trying to make, I think, 3 with the amount that we got. How much did we get? I think we got 1.33 yards of this, and I think we can make 3. Then we have a little extra, so this has like a little pocket, and we're gonna try to do that. I don't think we have enough. If we can make 3 with this, I don't think we can make 3 pockets, but we're just gonna try to make 2, I think, with the extra. So we've cut, and we've kind of put each little book sleeve together before we are going to sew it. And so we have these, and now we're about to cut this other fabric, and we're using kind of our little templates of what we've already cut so that we don't have to remeasure. Okay, so we have them all laid out, and we were able to make 2 of each fabric because we need more of this pellon, I think is what it's called. So this, like I said, this is pretty much the sleeve, just not sewn together. And here's the little fabric to make a little pocket right in here. So we have the outside, the foam insert, the pellon, and then this is the liner for the inside. And then again, the liner, the padding, and the outside. And when we sew it together, we're gonna be facing them together, so the outsides will face together. I'll show you guys, but that's what we have, and then we're about to get sewing. And I wrap it around here, right?
Yep, about 7 or 8 times. In there.
And then bring it.
Bring it through the hole and then pull out the lever.
Yeah.
There it goes.
There. To go through.
Go through that and then come straight toward you down the skinny. Yep. If you don't, do you see this silver thing? Perfect. Now come forward. Go around the little squirrely thing at the bottom on the left.
How did you do that the first
I thought you already had it.
Oh, I got it.
Pull it straight back.
We're about to sew the pocket, but before we sew it onto the actual sleeve, we folded it a couple times to make like the hem so that it has a nice edge. So this is the first thing I'm sewing, so hopefully it goes okay.
Cut your string, and that should be good.
So I sewed the pocket piece, just the hem. It's not on the other piece, but we just sewed or folded a few pieces down and sewed that, and we are leaving it off because when we, Mom, do you want to put it together? So this is how we're going to sew it together. So I showed y'all the separate pieces of the book sleeve, and then how we're going to actually sew it is the good looking part, the outside, I guess, together like this, so that when we sew it now all together and then you take it, or how would you say that, pull it out,
inside out,
we're gonna, it looks
pull
good.
It back out, flip it around,
yeah,
and it'll all be strawberries.
Yep. So that's what we're doing next. Okay, so we have all the pieces facing the right way that they're supposed to so that we can pull it inside out. We've pinned them so that the fabric doesn't move because it's going to be going through quite a bit. Hopefully we don't have any problems with that, but we're about to sew that. But the top, which this is the top, we're not going to sew this yet, so we're just going to do the side, the bottom, and the side, and then at the end we will fold the top down so that it looks nice and is not a raw edge. Hopefully it goes okay. Tell me if you So I sewed this. I'm happy it worked. It's still inside out, but now I'm going to trim the edges so that when we do turn it inside out, it's not really bulky. There's not bulky extras. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm turning it inside out before we do the top, or just to see. Hope it looks good. Oh my gosh, yeah, that looks good. There's the pocket. Okay, we still have to do the top kind of folded down like this. We might have to put it back inside out, but it should look, yeah, that looks pretty good. Wow. Yeah, that looks good. Whee! It is finished and it looks really cute. There is some spots that maybe we want to fix with like a hand sew just to tack in. It's not perfect, but I think for my first one it is really cute. Here's the little pocket. This is what the inside looks like with the stripes, and it looks really cute, but you can kind of see, you know, where we sewed it. With this one, the one that I bought, this is what the top looks like and the inside. We don't really know how to do this part, how she made it look like this, but maybe in the future I'll try to do that. But I feel like for my first one, this turned out really cute. Let me put a book in it so you can see. So it just fits right in there. And I feel like this would fit pretty much most paperbacks, unless they're maybe like a Court of Thorns and Roses paperbacks or something like that. But most paperbacks, this would definitely fit. So I think we might try to make one more today with this fabric. So I'm gonna show that too, but it turned out really cute and I'm really happy. We called my granny and I think we have figured out maybe how to do it more like this, where the lining kind of looks more like this instead of folded under like this. This was a little bit easier way to do it, but she talked us through how to potentially do the lining like this. So we're gonna try that with these, and so far I've sewn the pocket and I used a different kind of stitch, which I think is cute, a little zigzag, and we're gonna sew it onto this and just show you all the process again. And then like this.
Spin it. Now.
So we sewed the liner, the inner liner is this yellow, and we sewed both sides of it and then slipped it over. Now the pellon in the outside, slipped it over like a pillow where there's just the side sewn, and then we are going it's so hard to explain, but sew the yellow and the flower together and then take it back out. I don't know how to explain that, but basically it's over like a pillow right now, and this is what's gonna make the edge kind of look like that, where we stuff it back in and it has a nice edge like this. That's basically what we're doing right now. Okay, which the part we just sewed? This part. Okay, so we just sewed these two together. So now we're gonna flip this out, so you can flip it out. Okay, so now it has this nice edge, so that the next thing we are going to do, right, is sew this together so that it has a bottom. And then we're gonna tuck it inside to there, and I think it's gonna work.
Yay!
Okay, moment of truth, I'm gonna tuck it back in. That looks way better than, let's compare it to this one. Okay, this is the difference. And this is the first one we did where we kind of just flipped the edges back. And this is the one where I don't even know what you would say. We used the pillowcase technique, but look how nice this edge is versus this edge. And also inside this one, yeah, you can see all that. And then this, you can't. Oh my gosh, that looks really good. Here's the front with the pocket. Let's put a book in there. There's a book in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one's taller too. Put a phone in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they are finally finished. I added a few final touches to them. I added one seam on the newest one, and I also ironed them so that they look really nice. So I want to show you guys what they look like with books in them as well. I'm very happy with how they turned out. Here they are. I think they are so adorable. This is the first one that we did with the strawberries. Here's the pocket, and here it is with a book inside of it. And this one has the little striped lining, and this is the first one we did, so I would say that this one isn't our best with the little edge like that, but it still looks really good, very safe for the book. And then this is the final one and the newest one we just made, and it does fit my A Court of Thorns and Roses. Of course, it's the smaller one, not the biggest one, but it does fit it. And I added this seam, and I decided to do more of a zigzag seam on this one. This one kind of has more of a straight line. So here's the pocket on this one. And this is what it looks like with the book in there. And this one I like that you can see the inside more because of right here. It starts right here a little higher up. And it's just so cute. I love the yellow with this one, but yeah, this is what they look like together, and I am very, very happy with how they turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this video was a little bit different, me being really crafty, but it also still had to do with books, and it was really fun to be able to do that. I do want to make more. If y'all have any questions about anything that I did, just comment down below or message me on Instagram. I'm going to try to include some things in the description box that are a little more detailed about sizes and things like that. And also I will leave, again, in the description box, the girl that I got this one from, who was my inspiration, and hers is still really, really quality made, way better than mine. But for my first 2 times making them, I think they turned out pretty good, and that was really, really fun. And it only took us a few hours to make 2. That was just so much fun. And thank you guys for watching and coming along with me, and I hope to see you guys soon.